This very comfortable blouse I'm wearing is made only for women. A single-player game, I see. Yeah, thanks for making us go through all the effort. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Fifth Wheel Motors Car Sidecars. There's always room for one more with a fifth wheel car sidecar. Hop in. No, out there. All right, let's make history. To begin with, there's a bustle in my hedgerow. If rock gods Led Zeppelin had actually been Greek gods, what might their biggest hit have been named? Stairway to Elysium, Stairway to Tartarus, Stairway to Styx, or Stairway to Nysa? Elysium, sometimes called Elysian Fields, was the Greek equivalent of heaven. Careful if you find yourself backstage at Elysium, though. You might catch yourself a bad case of Hermes. Why not try unfortunate use of the hands? Hey, remember when Joe Namath showed up seemingly inebriated on Monday Night Football and told reporter Susie Colbert, "I want to kiss you"? Well, that's not the only ridiculous thing he's ever done on TV. Besides hitting on Susie Colbert, what else has Broadway Joe Namath famously done on television? Shaved his head, worn pantyhose, danced in West Side Story, or forgot that he played for the Jets? Here's where the money is. In 1974, my close personal friend Joe Namath showed off his legs in a Beauty Mist pantyhose ad. Apparently, he said wearing pantyhose kept him from slipping out of the pocket. Even though it features a dancing street gang called the Jets, Broadway Joe never appeared in West Side Story. But whether you're going to the west side, east side, or south side, there is one side you can drive all over the city. It's your new fifth wheel car sidecar. You'll have room for all your friends. Plus one. Fifth wheel car sidecars. Hop in. Up deflector sold separately. You'll be happy to know this wrong answer of the game comes with $4,000. Congrats. Coming up next, all right, you both suck. And hey, it's a this or that. I'm going to read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's a brand of vacuum cleaner or a type of tampon. If it's a vacuum, press your X button. If it's a tampon, press your B button. Get it right and you'll suck up $300. Get it wrong and, well, you'll just suck. And there's only 30 seconds before I pull the plug. The quicker you get in and out, the more cash you'll soak up. Okay, let's move. Sanitaire. Gentle glide. Reliable. Avoid. Beyond. Compact curl. Cartel. Not bad, but it looks like your bag filled up before you could finish. So there's a robotic vacuum called a Roomba. Would a robotic tampon be called a Woomba? How about nuts? Imagine Lard Lad Donuts from The Simpsons goes out of business. Which of these odd-sounding items is not a delicious donut that Homer Simpson would be craving? Spud nuts, Spurgos, Spunkalickin, or Cropfin? Spunk lickin' is not a donut. It's a word I made up that uses spunk and lickin'. Although don't get me wrong, it does sound delicious. Next, rocking out in the Stone Age. So Kimberly, our researcher, told me about these early ancestors of humans. We're called Homo sapiens, but before there were all these other species like Homo erectus, and perhaps the earliest one, Homo habilis. Anyway, based on our early ancestors' supposed prowess, what might Homo habilis' favorite band be? Band of Horses, Tool, the Eagles, or Weezer? Homo habilis is known as the handyman because it's considered the earliest human species to make stone tools. Also, the last time anyone was a fan of Tool was thousands upon thousands of years ago. 1. And you should be very proud of that score, because I'm not. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. Okay, then, here we go. Here we have Royally Screwed. Did you hear about how the tabloids tapped royal family Prince William's phone to get all kinds of royal poop on him? I guess they got some pretty scandalous headlines out of it. Take this one. Prince Willie ties Windsor knot with mystery woman. What sort of shocking details would such a headline reveal? The lovebirds double knotted a pair of shoelaces. The lovebirds tethered their yacht to a dock. The lovebirds tied a wide triangular knot in a necktie. Or the lovebirds braided each other's hair. Let's see, the bunny rabbit goes around and through, and bunny rabbit! Want to see the answer? In fashion, a Windsor refers to a type of necktie knot, wide and triangular, suitable for most dress shirts. I think Prince Willie could avoid those evil tabloids if he just wore one of those black tuxedo t-shirts with the tie painted right on. Up next, the Tetris Offensive. Which letter can double as a Tetris block, regardless of whether it's capitalized or not? P, I, L, or E? A capital L and a lowercase l would both work in Tetris. Tetris is such a classic game. I wish we could use some of its gameplay elements in this game, you know? Maybe speed the game up more and more as you go along, so it gets harder and harder to get things right in the time you did. And it just gets more and more intense, but if you can stick in there long enough, you get a huge sense of accomplishment, you get to hear a little Russian song.
Oh, the chicken is taking out of me. Get on, Mary.
Open wide for the Star Wars to end all Star Wars. Alright, you may actually have to think a little for this question, so tell you what. Let's add $1,000 for a correct answer. Put these Star Wars movies in the order they were released from earliest to latest. Episode 2, Episode 4, Episode 6, 426, 246, 642, or 462. The first Star Wars was Episode 4, A New Hope. 2 movies later came Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. And decades later, the prequels happened. So Episode 2 came out after 4 and 6. You just picked up an extra $1,000 for that. I just hope they don't release another set of prequels, because Episode -3 through -1 would really, really suck. Next up, Communism is hilarious. Which of the following is an example of one of the Marx brothers acting out the Marxist concept of surplus labor? Chico and his brothers working in a cooperative society, Harpo acting in more films than he needs to survive, Zeppo owning the studio where his brothers work, or Groucho pursuing his solo career. The Marxist concept of surplus labor relates to the excess amount of work done past what is necessary to provide sustenance for the person doing the work. Personally, I never do more work than I absolutely have to. Sometimes less. Is there supposed to be a joke here? Oh, they never let me Try this on for size. Florida makes me feel funny. Considering their state nicknames, which state is most likely to get caught playing a game of doctor, if you know what I mean? Missouri, Minnesota, Michigan, or Mississippi? Okay, I'm going to use my hand to show you exactly where you went wrong. Oh, you know what? I only really need to use this one finger. Smart people choose this. Missouri is the show-me state, so it would probably play the game that may or may not have gotten me and my childhood neighbors, the Griffin twins, grounded for a whole summer. It was worth it. Man, was it worth it. What? Ah, I see you don't need me for anything. It's all yours. ESRB, all that you can be. How much do you know about your ESRB rated games? Good luck. on the Jack Attack, and overall, maybe a B.
But don't ask me to write you a letter of recommendation because, frankly, I don't like you.
You don't know Jack.
Nice work, folks. Donnie, what's going on?
Just give me the signal if you want to proceed with continuation.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, George.
Happy birthday. I know I usually forget to buy you anything, but this year I got you something from the Cloud Registry.
The Cloud Registry, what's that?
I got a cloud named after you.
Oh.
And it comes with a certificate of authentication that I printed out on my dot matrix printer.
So, which cloud is mine?
What's that?
Which cloud is named after me?
Oh,
That one. The one that sort of looks like a race car?
sure.
Steve, did you just make this up because you forgot to get me something for my birthday?
No, it's totally a real thing. Listen to this announcer. The Cloud Registry, totally a real thing.
You just did that by cupping your mouth in your hand.